Says I'm live. Oh. I don't know if I just went live. I don't know what. Oh, yeah. Okay. And Peter and I have been pretty sick, like a lot of people recently. And I didn't know if I was going to actually do this again, which would have made it a full month. I have to go to Bonita today to help a friend out who's going to have her place rented. So, all right, what I was going to talk about today. Somebody's here. I was going to talk about what I wrote this week about what came through. Hi, Mark. Thank you. Holy crap, this thing kicked our asses. It's kicking everybody's ass. Anyway, I was going to talk about that elusive underlying thought that says there's something wrong with me. We pick it up, when we're little, and your parents say, and they're innocent too, it happened to them. What is wrong with you? So we get the message over and over and over that there's something wrong with me. And this rides underneath the surface of daily life. We don't even realize it. It's subconscious. But it's running back there. So when something happens and you feel a trigger or a contraction inside your body, let's say you're at someone's house for a dinner party or whatever, and you spill your drink. Oh, so much shame and blaming yourself. And there's that thought, something's wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you and never has been wrong with you. These are just those underlying thoughts that are keeping you in a prison, basically, making you react to life the way you unconsciously, and not loving yourself. Because it's running in the background, it's basically beating you up all the time. It's beating your body up. It's beating everything. It's just something's wrong with me is just one belief, deep-seated belief that became a program in your mind as you were growing up. None of it is true. And not only is none of that true, we aren't just these bodies. I don't know if you've ever heard, we are not humans having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. I figured that out. But anyway, you got the gist. We're literally spirits. We're not. When we believe we are these bodies, it hurts because something's wrong with it. Comes that narrative. Something's wrong with it. I'm not good enough. Something's wrong with me. And if something happens in your life that you weren't prepared for or whatever, it just runs through the gamut of all those underlying beliefs that you don't even know are there. But when we get to sit with ourselves quietly, because the worst thing for a man is to sit quietly in a room alone. It's distract. Put the TV on, put the radio on, put whatever, so you don't have to be alone. Well, what do they put people in prison? Solitary confinement is the ultimate punishment, to be alone in a room. Well, Nelson Mandela, they did that too, and that's where he woke up and saw. I had literally last night, before I was going to sleep, I can't remember what the image was, but because our minds have images which we're not even conscious of either until you get quiet. So weird things have been happening lately, and this one was it was a woman like screaming to get out of something. That was a vision going on in there. I'm like, what the hell is that? But to be able to be conscious of this, all of what's going on is your freedom. That's where it's free. Because as these beliefs about yourself, something's wrong with me, I'm not good enough, I've done something bad, all of that shit that's not true. It as they leave, as you see them and realize that they're not true, because it lets go. So you get lighter. The lightness that you are is not something that's ever going to be seen or quantified. The mind cannot put it in a box. It likes to put things in boxes, compartments within. And when you start seeing that you're not this body and mind and you are the light or the essence or whatever's making this hand do this or the words come out, because I don't have any idea what the hell is coming out of this mouth. From the time I sit down, I have no idea where it's going. What I'm not Laurie, the character of Laurie, the thoughts made up Laurie of a woman, a sister, a mother, a wife, all of that. None of that is who I am. That's or this body. It's not who I am. It's something that the essence of me uses to experience life. And depending on what programs are in there is how it experiences life. So it could be hell when you're believing that you're not enough and there's something wrong with you, or it could be heaven when heaven right here. Because once you find that love that you are, that light, it doesn't matter who's in your life or not. When my father passed, he's still here with me. I still zero grief. And when I think of him, I just smile and feel gratitude and love. Because it didn't go anywhere. He literally was a projection. He wasn't that body either. Obviously, when he was gone. That body was still there, and it was not him there anymore. It was a carcass, a vehicle. And when that vehicle is gone, he's free of it. So I'm happy for him. Because most people don't get to realize this while they're alive. Because you can realize this and be in the world, but not of it. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you for being here. So recently, I don't know if I talked about this cigar smell. My dad used to smoke cigars, and he ruined a vehicle. The whole inside of the vehicle was because it was a plush. It was the smoke was so thick in it. It was anyway. Peter and I were at the beach before we went for Christmas break, and there was a the cigar smoke smell, and I went, ugh, there's that cigar, anything that you hate or that's something that's telling you something. Anything you're resisting or hating, that holds you hostage. And as soon as I smelled it and I saw my reaction of ew right there, I know. Because the cigar is just a thing. It's not anything good or bad. Nothing in this world is good or bad. It's just what it is. Our minds define it as good or bad, according to that programming that we have. Well, the program was ew. So, and I went, oh, I don't have to hate that anymore. And then a smile came, and now cigar smell can remind me of my dad. He's right here. Literally, no one can go anywhere. The body is still here, but who he was just went back into the ether. It went back into the. It's nothing. We are nothing. Now, that ego, the false made self that you think you are, is petrified of this message. But there's something in you that hears it, that feels it. Doesn't understand. You don't need to understand. It's just how you feel when you listen to the message. Feels like freedom, doesn't it? Whenever we're identified with these bodies, it is painful because it's not enough. Ever. It comes with a mind that says it's not enough. Even Cindy Crawford, the most beautiful, which is in the eye of the beholder, held up Pamela Anderson. She didn't like her body. She altered it. It's never enough. Facelifts, freaking neck lifts, tummy tucks, whatever. It's literally all from that false self trying to meet a standard of perfection when it doesn't realize it's perfection anyway. Because the standard in the United States for someone to look a certain way is a different standard than in Russia. Then what does it matter? Does it really matter what we look like? That whole idea running behind the scenes of I don't look good enough or whatever. Literally, I haven't taken a shower or anything this morning. Normally, I used to not even want to be seen without a shower. No matter where I was going. Or if I would even see anybody. Thank you guys for being here. Is there any questions you guys have? Cynthia, you know all this. I appreciate you being here, though. I changed it to 9 because I was with Jeannie this weekend, and I thought, I don't want to do this at 10 o'clock when she does it. You know, that I wasn't even thinking when that whole thing came about. Anyway, if you guys don't have any questions, I think it seems complete. Unless you guys have any questions. Thinking about Alicia. I should have sent her a message soon. Anyway, it's okay. Sending love right back at ya. Right back at ya, girlfriend. I'm gonna go to Jeannie's daughter's place in Bonita. Help her. She's got some people coming in. Gonna clean up the house for her. All right. I love you. Thanks for being here with me. Till next Sunday at 9 a.m., where I'm not going to have to go anywhere. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.